ride on this Brody. I think they need to put something kind of bulky in the jungle. This could be a Joy that stays in the jungle. It could be EXP lane. Very flexible still. I know it's sitting with the Retribution right now, but still very, very flexible. I think it would be better in the EXP lane most likely. But yeah, like I was saying, I think if they put something too squishy in the jungle, then Fanny now has 2 targets, and JP has a lot more ground to cover in the laning phase. They need to make sure that if they need to pretty much essentially make sure that JP can just protect Brody here, right? And not have to worry about everyone else too much. And if JP has to choose between 2 or 3 different squishies, then Doma has plenty of space to move.
Your team is
but let's take a look at what other options are good. So far, there doesn't seem like too many. Oh, eat it! It's about the qual control tracks. If you're able to lock him down, lock the Fanny down once with any CCs, with the recent changes on Fanny, if you get CC'd halfway, mid-flying, you don't go to the destination anymore. You are going to directly destination fooked, right? You're getting like destroyed right there and then. You're not going anywhere. You're not flying away. So this is it's interesting pick. We don't see the character that much anymore, Edith, but it's definitely being show up for the first time in WCG, and I gotta say, Trax,
I think we're gonna jump into the game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna jump into the game after this. I think this is just a quick shot to us, and then we're gonna go into the game. But yeah, Edith,
absolutely.
Please. Here we go. Here we go. Groundhog Day is over, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived. This is game 1 in a best of 3. Evos Icon up against Echo Proud. And I am proud to be here right now. I'm loud to be here right now. I'm happy to be here right now. Take us through these objections right here.
I think the word looking for is objective. Oh, here we go. Objective. JP might be between rock and hard place. Oh, he's still dead though, but like that's a good attempt. That's a good attempt. I mean, this guy was dead since he was hidden there. I mean, good job from One Strong, looking around to make sure that he discovered where the Franco was. It's quite interesting that he knew Franco would be hiding in that bush. Like, what's the point of that, right? Like, why was Franco there to begin with? Just so that he can do that? Just so why do you think that is, Trex? I'm actually trying to figure it out. Why Franco have to choose that bush? So deep.
I mean,
oh, there we go.
He was just trying to buy some time. Maybe he was just trying to, you know, get vision, buy time. They need to make sure that Zeta has as much space as possible. JP about to take another one, though. Sutsujin picking it up on the Fanny. This is a bad start for Echo Proud.
Yes, I mean, we don't see too many of this type of like infinite cables anymore, especially this early. And now we're seeing it. This is actually like so surprising, to be honest. You know, I didn't think Sutsujin is gonna do so well on the Fanny, but obviously I know very little about Evos Icon, besides the fact that they destroyed their opposition in the previous series. And now it seems like they're gonna be doing so well. I literally thought that with the team like Echo Proud, you know, how clear they are, how aggressive they are, going to be doing better. But this is, right now, is Evil's game. However, don't give up on Echo Proud. Echo Proud is going to make you proud. Here we go.
I mean, Sutsujin's been known. He did play an MP. He's been in the NDL, but still, you can see the skill where it is. Echo Proud knowing they need to slow things down here a little bit. They need to try to stop the pace that Evos Icon is setting. And Veldora wants to set it again. In comes Sutsujin looking for the finish here. Finds it with the cutthroat. JP goes down. That is now 0, 3, and 0 for him. Krite gonna put a little bit of damage on Zeta here, but still, I don't think he can test this turtle. James in a little bit of trouble here. Will get the way of the dragon, kick to the face, and taking out Veldora, picking up the kill.
That Evil's Icon just took advantage of that. 0-3-0, not the end of the world, but that's either. And Zeta is gonna take the opportunity to take the turtle. The fact they're 4-1 behind on KDA, So far, the game is totally even. I wouldn't say each team, like, any team is so far ahead, but I like the fact that One Strong is playing really strong in this game right now. The engage is really decisive, it's really clear. Besides the one little getaway on the bottom side with the flicker from James, every other engage is being on point. So this is, we talked about before the series started, it's a contest of the tanks, right? Who's going to play more aggressive? Who's going to define the landscape of the game? It seems like so far, One Strong has the upper hand. And we haven't seen too much of a decisive ultimate coming off from Franco. Oh, here we go.
Oh, a little bit of play up in the top side. Lots of trouble for Outplayed. Make it more trouble for Curtizi as Krite gets some nice damage. He will get his health back, though. They're able to find Doma.
From traditional goal lane, but so far I can't argue with their results, right? I mean, not Doma on the Bane, obviously, 0-2. But the Fanny and Valentina is definitely be doing a lot of work. Here we go, One Strong.
Oh. Gone. Deleted.
Decisive engage. Deleted. Evaporated. Just disappeared from Land of Dawn. Let's take a look at items, ladies and gentlemen. Guac is going for the full damage. Already have one single damage item. And then this is gonna scale really fast. Same as Fanny, going full damage. And let's take a look at Joy. Genius 1 already. So it's gonna have a lot of burst damage right away. You can see the effect on the Valentina. And Valentina didn't copy Joy's ultimate, so he didn't really have anything to peel him away from such high burst. Meanwhile, I mean, so far everybody's been doing well. The gold is
Another hook lands on a Van Strong.
Bane.
Doma goes down as well. Krite in a little bit of trouble. Zeta comes in, dashing through town. Out comes the electrifying beats, looking for the finish on Van Strong there. Outplayed, gonna be able to pick it up. A nice response for Echo Proud there. They're gonna get the turtle too, now putting them in the lead with gold. Now Outplayed wants more. Gonna try to come in. Veldora though gets the knock up. Is in between all four members. Now might be in a little bit of trouble. Primal Wrath. Oh, good play from the side of Echo Proud.
Wow. You know, more than Joy doing anything too substantial, right? It's this game again. The focus heavily on to JP and Curtizi's combo. Right? We talk about when they were doing the draft. When you have a Franco Kadita, you lock somebody down, that guy is dead. Right? Similar can go for Kaja either way, because the ult does the exact same thing. Except for Franco Kaja, you have more flexibility with your ult. And then speaking of flexibility, it doesn't seem like James gonna have any flexibility but to die. So Echo is more of a pick. They have to get a kill and then leave. They cannot sustain a sustained team fight because they don't have they don't have the right equipment, the right set, right combo in order to sustain a team fight. And they've been doing that, doing a pretty composed engage so far, right? Getting a kill and then kiting away. So we gotta get some credit here. But top side, Susagen is going to get a rep off and get himself away from the fight.
I mean, this can still be anyone's game for sure. Gold at practically a dead even. Echo Proud only holding about 1,000 lead, but Evos Icon still taking towers, still, you know, moving around the map as a unit, but Echo Proud doing the same thing, and they're waiting for the moment that JP can catch a hook. They're waiting for the moment that they're going to be a nice Petrify from Curtizi. Anything to strike. But Evos Icon with the same kind of strategy here. They want that way of the dragon. They want the big wild charge. That way Susagen can come in. Blue buff gonna be able to get taken by Susagen still, but Echo Proud being relentless with the pressure.
Oh, here we go. Franco's hook's gonna go wide. Lord just spawned, and the goal is dead even. Wow. I mean, like, this is, look at One Strong being strong right now. 1v4 could have stopped the rotation from the bottom side, but Franco comes in.
Oh,
the beautiful
walks right into JP.
Canceled.
Wait a second. Nice way of the dragon. Does stop it. Curtiz able to pick up. Von Strong goes down. James looking for something, but Krite and Doma force it back off. But wait, the flicker out. Outplay comes in, finds Krite there. Outplay goes down to Susagen though. A nice unstoppable kill. It's 2 for 1 currently. Echo Proud still holding the lead in terms of kills. But James in a bad spot. Doma wants to try to come in. James getting lower. Curtizi forced to use a dash, try to get away. Susagen is here though, has some cables, looking for a
Me, man. Tracks recognize Lujin. Gangster recognized Gangster style. Know that he's good, and sure enough, he's representing. Single-handedly putting the entire team on his back, flying back and forth, getting killed left and right. Meanwhile, Echo, here we go. James looking to engage. This player has been doing a lot of work in the previous series with our lot, with all that kind of stuff, with the flank, with engages. This game, you can do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's definitely, you know, you bring out this off-brand pick, but it's not doing horribly. Like you said, even more CC. Echo Proud still not always being the aggressors here, really waiting for either James or JP to set something up and then attacking, and there it is. Speak of the devil, Petrify, Wild Waves, and Outplay picks up the kill. The perfect person to give that to.
Oh, one more.
Brody's sitting at 5-2 right now. James taking a little bit of damage, forced to use the Primal Wrath to try to get away. Vanstrong gonna use away the Dragon onto Zeta. Zeta still able to escape from that. In comes Suzujin though. James goes down, and you never know when he's coming. He always gets there at the right point to pick up the kill.
And then he's going to top lane to get more tower. That means the Lord might be potentially free for the side of Echo. Joy is throwing everything at it, knowing the enemies that doesn't have Virtue, and he does. And he can be completely immune to quad control.
Right, able to take it, steal it. Not only that, but take out 3 members. How did they lose that? Zeta taken out in the nick of time, stunned up, terrified, and Christ steals the Lord.
Wow. Wow, how did that even happen? Jungler wasn't even there. I think Zeta just panicked. They hit a panic button and dipped. Didn't get the Lord, ended up dying, so that was really, really hard. This is gonna be a just sad defeat in that lore fight, obviously, because they could have easily snatched that win and get a Lord pushing towards the opposite side instead of, you know, current situation that they're in. So Franco getting to the point where he can't really land hooks anymore. I mean, hook comes and goes, right? Sometimes you land some, you're getting the trenches. Sometimes you don't get some. Here we go. He is afraid to engage as well, because if you miss a hook and you try to engage on somebody's face and when the entire enemy teams are missing, it's not a good idea. And he took the proper decision. Here we go. Engage.
Way the dragon. Deadly catch. Von Strong goes down though, maybe a little bit too deep. But wait a second, it's not over. Echo Proud want to push their limits. Krike goes down next. JP able to escape with just a sliver of health. Hook comes out. Goes a little wide, but James in the middle of this along with Zeta. Doma on the run, but wait. Susujin coming around with the cable, looking for a target. But these are the targets you want. You're not outputting the damage, and there's too many members there, too much CC. Echo Proud able to respond after their big loss. The game is still neck and neck.
Wow. Slightly to favor Evos icon, which is, I mean, I don't know how to describe this. Zeta solo invading. He's gonna get this red. It just feels like this game compared to the previous game. But by the way, I want to verify something I said earlier, right? We talk about Echo's strategy. They have very much lived to their identity of the game, which is like they know their win condition, they know how to execute it, and follow up Franco's engage and follow up nice. And that's exactly what they did, right? Every time Franco engaged. Speaking of engage tracks, here we go.
One more fight. Damage on a James there. James taken out immediately. Evos icon, still 44 seconds till the next Lord, but right here, that's going to give them another little bit of a gold advantage and map advantage in this game.
How much gold advantage is that? Let's take a look. Right now we're at a 1,000 gold differential 13 minutes into the game. I mean, that's like average of 100 gold and less, right? Like 700 gold per minute. Wow, that is, I mean, what 70 gold, sorry, my bad. It's not too much gold difference at all, so here we go. That's not even a half an item. I don't even know what is that, right? Here we go, Lording Hands, major fight incoming. What do you think about Edis? Do you think Edis is a good pick here? Do you think Edis has done much effective things in this particular game?
I mean, it's definitely been a holder of the front line, able to kind of stop flanks from happening and be another engager other than JP, or at least kind of set things up to where JP doesn't have to hold the front side. You mentioned earlier they need some sort of bush check other than JP because you want the Franco to sit in the back. But wait a second, Von Strong going for the Edith right now. All 4 members, and watch for Susujin too, just hiding out in this bush, waiting for his moment to come in as well. Zeta Gonna dash through, wait for electrifying beat. There it is, able to find Christ. Suijin decides not to go in. Veldora gonna go down to those torn apart memories. JP with the flank as well, and now the Lord could fall into the hands of Echo Proud. The flip, the knock up. Von Strong forced to back off, but Doma and Suijin don't want to let this happen too easily. They're still holding down next to the Lord pit. It is 3 versus 5 currently, but Evos icon is not backing off. Suijin looking for a target, not able to connect. Outplay, maybe getting the finish. Torn apart memories, takes out Suijin. Doma goes down as well. All that's left is Van Strong. He's got barely any health. Echo Proud will be able to take this Lord unscathed.
Wow. What a crazy fight. And think about Echo set this all up. The bottom lane had a humongous wave pushing towards the base. Just now I saw Joy moving towards mid. I thought he was actually noticing this and try to go back to bottom and just end the game, which he totally could, knowing that the entire set of Evos icon was distracted. But obviously, you don't have the God view to know where the minion waves are. It will be completely in the blind spot there. Nonetheless, right now with one Lord, we're instantly jumping to a 4,000 gold lead. And after Lord spawns, start taking everything, every gold, every tower. We're only expecting Echo Proud to have an even much bigger lead going a little bit.
I mean, this could be the shot for them right here. They could try to end this right here, right now. They've got a nice advantage. But watch for Suijin up in the top side. Gonna clear that wave, maybe try to go for something here. I think he needs to get back to base, though. He's gonna recall because the Lord has encroached, almost touching in, but Echo Proud still taking things slow. They want to go for another inhibitor instead of trying to force down the boss side. They're gonna move on to the mid. They're able to take it, and then they back off. They're playing it patient. But wait, no, JP.
Oh, here we go, Franco.
Pops the ultimate, able to get the bloody hunt. Curtizi moves in as well, but still no finish. James pops the Primal Wrath. Able to clear waves a little bit. Echo needs to back off, though. James in a bad spot. Watch for Zeta hiding out in the bush, but still at a stalemate.
Wow. But at least you get like 2 high ground towers. Was that, you know, I would say singular push, because the previous bottom tower was just pure minions, and it happened right around the Lord fight. So you can call that like 2 high ground towers. That's pretty nice. Two defense towers for the favor of Echo Proud. Now they're gonna have permanent pressure towards mid and bottom. Well, I didn't expect Joy does so much stinky damage. You saw how much damage he did to the backline a year ago.
Nice engage. Van Strong going deep once again and getting knocked up from the Edith. Veldora hits a wild charge. Able to knock out Curtizi there, but he's still up. Torn apart memories goes off, but Suijin finds Curtizi into the backside. They want to trade up because Van Strong goes down next. Zeta does pop the immortality, still on the field. Krike goes down to outplay. It's 3 for 1 currently. Echo Proud closing in, but Suijin still on the map, still a deadly threat. Doma here as well. Zeta with the immortality was able to survive that last team fight as Doma clears the wave with the deadly cat. Suijin takes a big shot to the face from Outplay. The damage is there, but can they get the finish? Outplay finds it. Doma goes down. Suijin with the last to fall, and now they've moved on to the base. This will be game 1 for Echo Proud.
Echo Proud coming